This is Tiger. Tiger is a 9-year-old champagne with all chocolate points. This guy is super sweet. He was shown by an 11-year-old girl and trail ridden by her dad. He loves it when people give him some attention. I love his chocolate points and his dark brown mane and tail. The best thing about this horse when you see him going, he is as smooth as silk, 4-beat racking machine, and he has got the most natural action of anything we've got here besides maybe my mom's old horse Trouble. So we are going to let Gage step up on him and let you see how this guy does. He's not a complete deadhead, but he's not anything stupid either. We are going to have to get him acquainted to a tractor, but other than that, we haven't found anything he's ever spooked at or even paid attention to. So we'll spend some time with the tractor in the next day or two. Here is Tiger on the obstacle course. This guy neck reins as well. We're going to find out. I'm pretty sure he does canter. I want you to keep in mind that while we're doing this video, and it is feeding time. If you see the truck down there, you'll see a red buggy here in a minute. The guys are going around and they're feeding. That a lot of times can be a bad distraction for horses. If I had to guess, I would guess this guy to be rowdy bred. We were actually just talking about that. I would say he is related to my mare and to Trouble. But we don't have his papers, so I cannot prove it. Just the way he gaits, the way he looks. His blaze is identical to Monet's. And just all that natural action just tells me that's probably where he came from. Alright, we'll back him up a little bit there for you. Good job, and we'll head on out to the pavement because you're going to love listening to his music. We're going to get a lot of gaiting from this guy because that is by far where he shines, shows out. Here's some additional gaiting video of Tiger while we were waiting on them to jump my side-by-side. It doesn't get used as much as the other two. And being cold, the battery's dead. Now it's time for a new battery. Whether you want to be in the local shows cleaning house, I don't know, you wouldn't clean house at a big show, or if you just want to be on the trail showing off for all of your friends, everybody's going to want to know where you got this horse and how they can get one that looks like that. And Tiger is only $6,000. Gage says he has a new trick. So I'm going to see what he's got going on here. Aw, he's a mountain climber. I dare say you don't want to point him if you don't want to go. And how does he do with traffic? No, looks like he does just fine. Here comes Tiger walking away from the barn and going down the pavement so you guys can see him walking. Got that beautiful sunset about to come up. I tell you, this is my favorite time of day to video for a reason. And if any of you guys don't know, I'm also a realtor. And when I take pictures in the wintertime, I always take pictures between 3 and 4. When the sun's down just enough that it just reflects off everything like it's lit up behind it. Beautiful. This guy is so pretty. Love his contrast. He is a gaiting machine. Alright, we're going to get him gaiting coming back up, and I'm definitely going to be quiet for this one. Oh, that was so pretty. chasing Tiger with the side-by-side. Dreamly was just underneath his feet. Now, you know I had this blown up, so we are literally right on his butt. Riding by the horses out in the field, enjoying their lunch, dinner. There's that new pretty dapple gray Legacy looking out. It's the one that I've been riding, but he is for sale. Hello, Legacy.
Girls, you need help?
He is a fence-fixing animal. If you saw him suddenly dismount, that is because one of the horses got his head into the fence and got it wrapped around him. So it was just rope. It wasn't anything that's going to hurt him, but had to get him out. He's a fence-fixing pony. They put him on the low side. And here we go. Nice deep creek there as he heads over to the first creek. Now we're going to take him down the deeper part of the creek instead of going down the typical way. I talk about this guy not being a beginner horse, and the reason I say that is because a little bit of motor he has. If you see him, you know, he'd prefer to gait because he had to walk, but he will walk, and he'll go anywhere you point him to go. So he's got a head full of sense. He just is no deadhead. He says, I'm always going to run on go just a little bit. Let's say I'm sweet and say I'll stop and stand and be a good boy. So he's got a head full of sense. Like I said, he's not a stupid horse at all. And I tell you smooth, I mean smooth. All those actions, all that action on his front feet. You watch him go all day long. I think I could ride him all day long. Alright, here goes Tiger into the second creek, and we're going to follow him to the other side, and we're going to do some cantering. This guy has an amazing canter on him, which is really rare for one that gaits that good. So I'm going to stop it, cross the creek, and we'll get him on the other side. There's a nice, pretty canter for you from Tiger. What a good boy. Let me back up a little bit for you. A little more gaiting video for you of Tiger. Oh, he had to go to the bathroom. Bloopers happen all the time.
Here, Gus, I'm going to get you. Here, Gus.
He does have a brand on him. We shaved it to try to see what the brand said, so it won't always be a different color. This guy came from far eastern Kentucky, up in the mountain world. Like I said, shown by an 11-year-old girl, trail ridden by her dad. And it's one pretty, pretty boy. And we'll get him going back across the creek the other way. What a pretty boy. What a pretty picture with leaves in the back and a gorgeous champagne horse doing his thing. And guys, he'd do this all day long. He's one that you want to ride quiet. You don't want to try to cowboy him, yell and jerk and kick a bunch, because he's got plenty of motor to him. You don't need that. Don't need any spurs with this guy. If you ride him calm and quiet, he'll be calm and quiet. No, I shouldn't say that. He'll be a fun horse to ride with some motor, but he won't be stupid. Somebody could blow this horse up if they tried. I'd say he could easily gait 9 to 12 miles per hour. Like I said, I could watch it and I could ride it all day long. Nice break, nice backup. Pretty, pretty boy. Alright, here goes Tiger into the trailer. He loads like a champ with a dog chasing him. Back out. Poor Shirley, she just got in the way. Good boy. Alright, and we're going to have him give him some feet. Alright, here's Tiger giving feet. He says, somebody love on me and give me some food. You've been riding me while everything else got to eat. Back foot up. Good boy. Alright, this guy will sell sound, up to date on everything with a vet check, health cert if he's crossing the state line, fresh coggins, and he's not registered, so he is great, but he will be ready for you to take off and go riding. His price is $6,000, and see all of our horses for sale. Go to ggflatshotfarms.com.